Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today is meal prep day. I do it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I'm going to meal prep food for the entire week. Take you along with me. I will list links of recipes below, or I'll just tell you a lot of these things you can make your own and also substitute, which is great. I love being versatile. So stay with me and I'm going to show you everything I'm going to make this week. I'm glad you're enjoying these meal prep videos and I hope you can at least find one recipe you enjoy out of all this week. Thank you. See you soon. Okay, one thing my family really loves is roasted. They love these roasted potatoes. Oh, I need to add carrots in there too. I forgot the carrots, but actually I'm not going to add carrots because this is enough. I have sweet potato and I had some potatoes that were getting old. And so I have this. And so I'm going to be baking these in the oven. And then I'm also going to make a tamale pie. And I'll show you that. By the way, these veggies, you can use any seasoning. I love the onion soup mixes and some olive oil. That's what I use. I have sweet potato and regular potatoes. Good news is I didn't let any potatoes go bad except one that was rotting. But besides that, I used everything. That's the goal. Use everything I have at home. No food waste. Okay, all, my roasted veggies are done, and right now in the oven, which I'm going to show you, I have a tamale pie. Now, the roasted veggies, I already told you I use a little olive oil. You can use any seasoning. Cajun seasoning tastes great. You can use any type of potatoes or other vegetables. You could roast, Brussels sprouts, for example. I love Brussels sprouts seasoned with some olive oil and seasoning. In here is a tamale pie that is baking. I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. And then over here, I'm going to be making 2 lemonade pies. This recipe makes 2 pies. I'm going to keep them in the freezer. Also, I'm going to make some quick bread. And by the way, I did get myself an air fryer and I absolutely love this thing. And I got a great deal on it. This thing was $130 and I got it for $79. I am thrilled. It works great and it's a great brand and it's an 8-quart. And I have space for it in one of my cupboards. Anyway, I am making quick bread. It's supposed to be strawberry. I didn't have plain strawberries, but I have mixed berries, so I'm going to use mixed berries, and I'm going to link the recipe below. I'm going to link all the recipes for everything below, okay? The tamale pie looks really good, and stay with me throughout the day. I'm also going to make these 2 lemonade pies. I love the flavor of lemon. Keep them in the freezer if somebody wants a sweet treat, and the quick bread is really good too. Okay, all, I'm actually making 2 loaves of these, but I wanted to show you what the berry bread looks like before baking it. Actually, I added cinnamon to this because it gives it a really good taste. So I'm going to bake this in the oven for an hour on 350, and I'm going to link a recipe below for strawberry bread, but you can call it berry bread. A lot of times with these recipes, guys, I change them up, but I'm just going to call it a recipe, and you can make it your own. Okay, all, I just fried up or air fried some chicken in the air fryer. So I have that. In the oven, I have this strawberry or berry bread. I need to call it. It has like blackberries, strawberries, blueberries. I'm making that. I made some Spanish rice. I made a couple of these trays of roasted veggies. And I made a tamale pie. So these are the things I've made so far. Oh, and the lemonade pies are in the freezer. So that's what I've made so far. I'll show you the lemonade pies later, and I will see you tomorrow and show you what I'm making tomorrow. Love you, bye. Okay, everyone, I just wanted to show you some of the meals that I have. I have a few in the fridge with the chicken, and I did some roasted veggies with those also, and some corn. These are the meals. These is tamale pie, roasted veggies. I basically took a bunch of different sides that I had and threw them together. I figured out that these meals cost with everything, about $2.50 a piece. Now, some of you may think that there's a lot of food in there. My daughter, for example, won't eat a whole one of these. She might split it in half. But what I like is you can eat enough and you don't have to snack. I haven't been buying snack foods. So $2.50 for a giant meal like this, I think is a really good price. By the way, I just wanted to show you These are some leftover sweet potatoes from last week. Didn't want to let them go bad. This is some roasted veggies. This is the tamale pie. I had some corn that I'm using, tamale pie. I had some Spanish rice, so I'm utilizing that too. So each meal is a little bit different. Just thought I would show you. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Oh, wait, before I let you go, this is the strawberry bread. This is what it looks like. I'm going to freeze one loaf, and I'm going to cut this other loaf once it cools into portion containers and put them in portion containers. I'm going to cut them up into small pieces. See you tomorrow, everybody. Thank you. Hi, everyone. This is Money Mom back with you the next day. Okay, one of the things I'm going to make in my crock pot is I am going to make some cheesy potatoes. I love easy recipes. My family loves potatoes. So you take a bag of 30-ounce hash browns. You take an onion, but I'm going to split this onion in between two recipes. I'm also going to be making a lasagna skillet, and so I'm going to have to use part of that onion for that. I'm going to use a can of evaporated milk and 2 cans of Fiesta nacho cheese. Now, you can use regular shredded cheese. You can, put regular milk in here. You can omit the onion. You could add chilies in here. Like I said, every recipe is so versatile. I'm going to put this in a slow cooker for 6, I'm going to say, because this slow cooker / crock pot, it is fast. It cooks faster than my other one. So I'm going to put this in here for low for about 6 hours. I'll show you what it looks like. And I wanted to show you guys something else. I made the strawberry bread. It turned out, but I'm going to tell you something. And this is just a hint that I'm going to be sharing with everybody. I notice not everyone's eating it as quickly as when I make the pumpkin bread. So when I cook things each week and bake things, I take note of what gets eaten and what kind of doesn't. And so that way, if something really isn't loved or what I call craveable, I don't make it as often. Just thought I would share. So I'll be back with you later to show you the lasagna skillet and also these hash browns. Hi, I just wanted to show you how things are coming along. First of all, I'm going to show you this. This is the Skillet Lasagna. The YouTube channel, I'm going to link her below. I really like her. She's got a cute southern accent. Sammi May, Managing the Maze. Really enjoy. She has a lot of delicious recipes. And so I'm going to make sure I showcase all of the YouTube channels that I get these recipes from, because YouTube is so helpful when it comes to my cooking journey. Okay, this right here is not from YouTube. I threw some things together, and this is the cheesy potato so far. So I'll show you what it looks like. The next thing I'm going to make is from Broma Bakery, and it's some raspberry churn ice cream, and I'm making it for my daughter. Okay, all, I made these skillet lasagna meals. There's 10 of them. That's with the garlic bread. I got it on clearance, and I figured out that all of these meals, because the portion size of some are a little larger than others, it's less than $1 a meal. So I wanted to show you that, and I'm going to be putting these together. I've got a couple other things to show you. Hopefully you can see this. I made homemade raspberry churned ice cream. I got the recipe, and I love this lady. I love her personality. From Broma Bakery. I'm going to link her channel below. Super easy recipe. My daughter and her boyfriend both love raspberry. It's my daughter's birthday today, so I wanted to make this homemade, and here it is in my front freezer. I wanted to show you guys the lemonade pie. I actually have several of these because it made 2 pies. I cut them up into portions, and I'm keeping them in the freezer. Very frugal to make. I'm going to also link that wonderful channel and also the recipe for this. Okay, here are some meals for the front fridge. I did need to buy new, better meal containers, and I think these are going to last longer. The other ones started to peel, and so I had to recycle them. So I got better ones that I ordered off Amazon. I'll put them in my Amazon store if interested. No obligation. I'm going to show you the back and show you what that looks like, and I have a surprise to show you in the back fridge. Guys, I wanted to show you this cake that I decorated for my daughter. Just kidding. I bought it at Super Target. There's a wonderful man there named Kyle, and it's a Super Target in Richardson, kind of off trying to think of where it is. Kind of near Beltline and Plano Road, if you know the area. He does gorgeous work. But she wanted something vintage. I don't know if you can see this with the beautiful purple flowers. So I got that. Now here are the meals up here, and I have all of them ready to go. We've been also eating them, but this gives us plenty of meals. Now, what I did differently is see those little circle containers. That has my husband's breakfast in there. So I'm keeping the breakfast in a different type of container so I can tell the difference. Just thought I would show you guys. See you soon. Okay, all, it is Wednesday. Want to show you what I'm making. I make a different kind of cookie each week, and to be honest, I give a lot of them away, but I love making cookies for people. This is one of my daughter's favorite cookie. It is from, and I'm going to show you the cover, Mrs. Fields cookbook. This cookbook is so good that I wore out the other one and my husband had to buy me a new one. I love Mrs. Fields and I love all of her cookies. This is Jessica's Marshmallow Clouds and they are absolutely delicious. It makes for a lot of cookies. This is what the dough looks like. It does call for some marshmallows. I'm going to show you the cover of this cookbook if you want to get it, because honestly, the desserts in here are absolutely fabulous, and most of them are pretty easy to make. This is the cover. It is just one of my very favorite cookbooks. So I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, all, I wanted to show you the cookies that are done. Once these cool, many of these are going to go into containers and go in the freezer for later on. And I'm going to give some of these and share some with family. And in just a little bit, even though it's not part of the video, I'm going to show you one of the things I'm having for my eating window. Thank you. See you soon. Okay, I know this does not look tasty, but it actually is pretty tasty. But it ended up being more of a smoothie bowl than a smoothie to drink. I could have put more liquid. This is actually spinach and avocado, and it has some mango in there too to sweeten it up. It tastes pretty good. I think I might change some things up next time, but I think it tastes pretty good. Just wanted to share. Okay, everyone, this is Money Mom. This is going to be the end of the video. I'm just going to show you around a little bit, show you a few things that I did end up making extra today. It is Wednesday evening. I need to get ready for my demo tomorrow, but I did make a lot of food, but also a lot's been getting eaten. So stay with me for a few more minutes. I'm going to show you what I did. I'm really working on using all the ingredients in the house so that I don't waste anything. So stay tuned. Okay, I also made these muffins in these containers because I had some leftover stuff to put in them that I wanted to use up. So I wanted to show you that. I'm going to be putting these in portion control containers. Okay, I love all that frozen fruit up there. There's also bread there. I usually keep it in the back fridge, but I don't have any room or freezer. You'll see why. And in here, I've got a bunch of different food that I made and froze because we're not going to be eating it all this week. So I've got a bunch of different things, and I'll show you the fridge, but we've been eating quite a bit. Here's some meals and things right there that we have. And then I'm going to show you the back. Okay, I have to say this. My husband bought these White Castle. I'm from Minnesota. My father loved White Castle. He called them gut bombers. He loved them. Did any of you ever like White Castle? I remember them. Just thought I'd share. I've got a bunch of different food in here. I've got cookies, bread, all different kinds of stuff in here. As you can see, I've got a bunch of stuff in the freezer in containers because we're not going to be eating everything this week. Okay, there's some meals up at the top there. And there's still that cake. I only had one piece of it. That was good. That was enough. I still have some breakfast for Al. Obviously, I'll be making more food. By the way, back there, my husband's from Michigan. He's from the UP, if any of you have ever been to the Upper Peninsula. He loves pickled bologna and potato chips. And so we have some of that back there, too, that he's had. But just thought I would show you. Anyway, I'll see you on the next meal video. I love you guys, and thank you for everything. Tell me what you're cooking this week.